Welcome to Day 5 of the AverVision CP155 SPED.cam. Over the last few days, we have gone over how to download the software, all of the toolbars that are located on the left and bottom half of our screen, and today we will be going over our top toolbar. Today's video will not be very long, as many of these are things that you may already know. So let us begin by placing a picture that is projected through our .cam. If we remember, we go down to our bottom toolbar and we hit AverVision. This will display the item that I have on my .cam. With this item projected, let's begin. The first thing that I'd like to go over is the File button. The File tab will allow us to start a new page, which is something that has not been created, will allow us to open a page, which is something that you have saved within your H drive, your G drive, or your C drive. Open recent files. So as you can see, a recent file is this test page that I have saved in my H drive. You can open these. This is just a quick way for you to be able to find your files. You can close the picture that you have available to you, and you can also save and save as. These other features, although they are important, I suggest that you go through them, but we may not go over every single one in every tab, as some of them are a little more advanced than the beginning levels, such as import and export. However, we also have the print feature, which is available underneath File, and Send To. This allows you to send the picture with all of the writing, the text, the shapes, whatever it may be, to somebody through email. Your next one is your edit. Your edit allows you to change things that have already been added. For instance, I'm going to go down here to my toolbar and I am going to add a shape. I have added this shape, which is a cube, to my picture. If I go to the edit, I can now undo what I've moved. So as I move this down here and I realize, oh, you know what, that's not what I wanted, I do have the undo button, which allows me to place it back into its original place. In the edit tab, you will also find things such as the lock button. This will allow you, if you have noticed while putting mathematical shapes or tools onto your screen that you are unable just to click and delete them, what you want to do is you want to select them and right click and you will see lock and unlock. If you unlock it, it allows you to delete it. This feature is the same one that is located right here under edit. You can rotate your screen, you can order your screen, and you can also delete the page. These are the beginning features of this tab. You will notice that many of the features within these tabs are things that you have already learned how to do with the toolbars. However, we're going to go over them just so that you are aware that they are available to you in more than one place. If I select the View button, I can hit Next Page, and it will create a brand new page for me. I can go back to my original page. I can hit Screen Visor, and again, it allows me to move my screen left and right, so that way I will be able to see things and hide things that I don't want my students to see. I can also spotlight, as well as split window or exit full screen. The split window is a feature that we have yet to work with, and there are two places on this toolbar in which you can do this. If I want to hit split window, it will give me the option of having it horizontal or vertical. I'm going to go ahead and select the first one, and please watch what happens. It actually creates two separate pages for me so that I can display a picture from my .cam and whatever image is displayed, as well as add text or add another picture of some sort to the right-hand side. This becomes very useful as a note-taking area. The next features that I'd like you to look at within View are your Exit Full Screen, which allows you to go to a minimize screen, as well as your Zoom button. As you've noticed, you can not only zoom on your remote control, which we went over, you can also zoom on the top part of your dot cam. You can zoom within your toolbars on the left-hand side, and this is the fourth place in which you can zoom into your picture. Apparently, this is an option that is very popular, so just keep in mind that those are several different ways in case one should fail. The next one is the insert. We can insert a blank page, text, pictures. These are all things that we learned down at the bottom toolbar, where we were able to, if you follow the mouse, we were able to insert text, insert pictures, things of that nature. Some of the more high advanced stuff is inserting video and sound and links, and this is stuff that will come within another video in an advanced training. The next part is your tools. Obviously, we went over the toolbar down below. These tools are all listed under tools. So for instance, if you are having trouble with this toolbar and it is not appearing for you, it does not mean that you cannot use the tools. It just means that they are located up top here. I will also show you how to bring back the quick toolbars, which are the ones that are located on your screen left and right, in case they have disappeared. We're going to skip over the GRC, or GRS, excuse me, because this is a little more advanced and you do need extra equipment in order for this to work. Our next one is our AverVision. These are all of the features that are located on our remote. They are also located within the top part of our screen. So you have your zoom in and zoom out, your reset, which allows us to go back to our original view, autofocus, freeze, rotate, image adjustment, capture, record. All of these features have been shown to you not only on your remote but on the top part of your dot cam. This last one, I'm sorry, not the last one, Windows. Windows will allow us to put up any toolbars that we would like. So for instance, if I click Option Panel, it will allow me to bring back some of my option panels. I can hit Page Browser and it will begin to list that I have 2 pages open, and it will show me which ones I have. Property Panel, and I can continue to go on and on to whatever quick toolbars that I would like present on my screen. Settings is a little more advanced, in which we are compared to what we are doing within this training. And again, you will need separate equipment such as CPS devices and things of that nature in order to make this work. But just please be aware that they do have some other features that you are more than welcome to look up. And if you're looking these up, the help button is a great feature to use. You can get help online. You can ask questions to a technician and check for updates that have been added to the A+ interactive software, or you can just hit the help key and it will come up with the toolbar, which allows us to ask any questions or search questions. This is what the toolbar would look like for the help. You can go into troubleshooting, AverVision, A+ panels, and any questions that you may have, you can go ahead and select search. At this time, we're not going to fully go through this, but feel free to look through it during your own time. The last features that I would like to go over are these icons that are located. If you notice, when I hover over the icons, they'll tell me exactly what it will allow me to do. So for instance, this allows me to zoom in and zoom out of my picture. Okay. This allows me to add a page, so it will bring me to a brand new page. These arrows allow me to move from page to page. So for instance, I have page 1, page 2, and page 3 open. And if I want to see these, I can go ahead and hit Page Browser, and I have page 1, page 2, and page 3. We have a Restore button, which allows us to restore to our original setting, in which the image was shown when we first opened up our application. So it will delete everything and take us straight back to our original image. We have single page. This is important when you tie it to the next icon. Splits window. This allows us once again to choose horizontal or vertical. And when I do this, we'll choose the first one. The way that I get out of this is by hitting single page, and then it will take me back to one page. The next one allows me to go into transparency mode, which will allow me to see my actual desktop in the background. So as I click this, it now takes the white away from the background, so that way I can see my image, my desktop, which, for instance, if I am trying to show my students something on the web or something that is located on my desktop, I can show both images at the same time. Our last two icons are our minimize button, which allows us to minimize so that way we can see our desktop, and it allows us to close. It will always ask you if you'd like to save changes. So if this is something, an image, a picture, a video that you would like to save, make sure that you do save it in the proper places in which you can access them, such as your C drive or your H drive. If it's something that you were just showing your students quickly and you would not like to save, you can go ahead and click End, and it will exit you out of the A+ interactive software. As of right now, we have fully completed the A+ interactive software training. If you have any questions at any time, please feel free to email me and I'd be happy to help you out with them. Thank you for attending the training and have a great week.